My name's Sasha Pete, and I'm joined by a childhood hero of mine. Somebody who, when I think about Footscray Just and the late 70s, early 80s, I think of this man. He played for the club for over 10 years. None other than the great Zdravko Lujic. Welcome, Zdravko.
Thank you very much. Thank you for interview with me.
So, Zdravko, tell me, how did you fall in love with our great game?
Oh, well, is football always my dream when I born. In my street, people in ex-Yugoslavia, I come, people only sport what play, especially when winter or like that, play football. So first competition what you have in street. Okay, you must be really good because too many kids so is really good for play for your team in street.
Mm.
Is what I start. And of course, after that I been pioneer and junior in Sloboda Tuzla, this first division ex Yugoslavia league, which this league very strong in Europe. And after I changed couple of clubs actually. After I going Vojvodina Novi Sad also is first division. I don't know how, but ex-coach Footscray JUST Great is passed away before a couple of months. I'm very sorry. Is watching me some game I play in the city, and after game I'm ready. I'm going some restaurant, sit down, and some people coming with me and say, "You Zdravko Lujic play." He say, "I'm Čeda Čirković. I'm a football coach in Australia." I say, "Oh, God, where is Australia? Australia for me is too long. I think still Indians and Cowboys day. I never thinking in my life I go in Australia." Yeah, he say, "I'm very interesting for you because I'm been very fast player, very fast, very strong player, young player, very fast, and you see strategy is need fast players so like that." He's offering me, "Can you any chance you come in Australia?" I say, "Listen, very difficult for me to tell you now strategy because I'm never thinking about that. This time I've been 23 years old. You know what I mean? This I have a lot of company in my little city, a lot of friends, a lot of girlfriend, a lot of everything. You know what I mean? So very difficult for me. I say, okay, leave me your telephone number, and for a couple of days I tell you what's going on. So yeah, I think in a couple of days I talking for my mates, and people say, "Well, why not? You're going for try." And normally everybody coming here for 2 years, like everybody when come in Australia only 2 years and you see a lifetime. So 78, I come here in 16 April, I remember, in airport in Tula Marine, Mr. Čirković and Ante Kovač, ex-president who's passed away, a legend for this football too, for Italia, waiting for me when I come here. I come in Auckland Street in St. Kilda. I live there in Carm Hotel. I remember that. I eat in a Vineyard restaurant for this famous restaurant there. And I walking there. I don't know language. I don't know nothing. It is looking funny. I remember first training when I come is meet me with boys and ball little bit funny for me and some stuff little bit funny. First training been in Como Park, I remember too, and of course, hey, I've been in training. Actually, is meet me player is this time been Kondarios, Piccione, Menda Ristovski, Zoran Ilioski, Kriaris, Kondarios, and the rest of players. Dennis Boland, goalkeeper. I see I shooting a little bit. Dennis going like one side, other side, showing a little bit like that. So yeah, it's a little bit difficult for me. Okay, I finished this training, and after 2 days have a match against Marconi.
Yeah.
I remember very well. Rale Rashic did been coach in Marconi. Marconi, I see after his excellent team is one right winger, Shan or something like that. The guy very fast. Lot of good players like Prskalo, good team. Anyway, first game played for St. Kilda Oval, footy oval. So he's marking inside soccer field and big oval. For me, I never play like that. And before I very fast player, people give me ball, I going like rocket, but I pass line, pass everything, pass couple of times. And some players behind me say, hey, mate, slow down, not fast like that. This Mirko Rujevic is playing with me. Yeah, so this game I remember is lost 3-0 against Marconi. I say Marconi top team, but this first my game what I experienced for Australia football. Of course, with me is come one more player. Is play fullback Igor Hazaben. Is this game to play, and I later of course I'm climatized everything. Next game I think I play in Newcastle. I play really good. And one period I have like I can't doing anything. Some change, I mean, so I say Čeda Širković, listen, can you, because is not is a problem with left full back too. So I say, can I play a little bit couple of games in full back for confidence, for everything? I say no problem. I love it. Actually, I nearly ask you for any chance. So it suit me good because I'm very fast. So from behind, when I have ball, I go. Nobody stop me. Yeah. So I start to play a little bit of full back, and when I play this fullback, this time in Australia, coach has been Rudi Gudendorf, German coach.
Yep.
So he see me some games too, and after I think 1 year or something, is called me in Australia squad. So this time in Australia squad been Davison, Krnčević, all players. Henderson, Rooney, Jimmy Rooney, I think, and some Gary Cole. Which one? I remember this guy is big boy, a lot of kilograms, but he's very fast, like rocket. So yeah. I after that I really start playing, and after he's put me in front too because he's not need plays. So I say I'm most of 10 years I play nearly 300 games, score 61 goals. But this no point I think I'm being best club player in this country.
Yeah.
Okay, best club player. Why? Because I 61 goals for 10 years. This okay, but not much. But I create 1,000 goals. 90% goals what JUST scored, Footscray scored, I create.
Yeah.
Because I've been very fast. I have brilliant left foot, right only for walk. But I have perfect cross, perfect. For me, striker doesn't matter who be Ollerton one period been striker with us, Gus McLeod one period, Lotto Lasvanovic from Red Star, from Belgrade come. So I say, just you been in box and don't worry, I find you.
Yep.
This reason how you apply. So I say, yeah, I'm most of game in National League. I play all plays. I'm very proud. I've been 6 years captain for this club.
Yep.
I say I'm very sorry when after when it's just dropped down, and after start new league anyway. But politics, because Jaju still been Yugoslav club, so after start war in Yugoslavia, all that all politics is gone. Well, which shame, but this happened.
So tell us, you're on the streets in Yugoslavia. Okay, what town did you grow up in?
Tuzla is Bosnia and Herzegovina town. Tuzla is in middle in Yugoslavia. This I say this towns now might be 300,000 people. This time might be 200,000 or something like that. But it's all good sport club. Is have a good boxing club. Have because when I young, I boxing too. Kids, they all sport doing.
Yes.
I have a basketball. I have a football club, very strong football club for this league. I say you must know if club they play for first division, Yugoslav first division is really strong club.
Yep.
You know what this happened there. So my dream, of course, always when kids, I signed for seniors for Sloboda or like that. But okay, I apply for juniors or like that because I've been younger. I going. His club always give us play this club, play a little bit lower club like that because too many players or like that. So one period, 6 months, I've been signed one club in Serbia, good club in first division, Vojvodina, Novi Sad.
Yes.
So this reason I've been in squad for cup against Borussia Mönchengladbach. And some really top players. I remember when Fox played, I play against him, and he's injuring me a little bit this game because I come a little bit. It's good time. After I go in second division because his club play professional. Don't forget it. There, first division and second division in being professional. I just play football. When I come here in Australia, I must working and going in training in Footscray, so a little bit difficult. But I'm being really strong, like young ones, and very athletic. I've been a sportsman. I'm never drinking, never smoking, never like that. So I have what I have, and of course, I remember this time actually. I have lot of types for games for my goals. I remember I have types goals against Juventus. Luis is fullback. I always have clash with him. He's big boy. So I passed him and I scored in goal. Jaka Banovic in goal. I remember I scored him for his side goal. A lot of people in Simple Reserve. A lot of people in game. And against Juventus, Juventus always have derby and a lot of people. Day doesn't matter. South Melbourne, South Melbourne, I remember Lomets, Davison, when they play, have a lot of players. South Melbourne always bring players from overseas, from England, from Scotland, from like that. Marconi been top team too. He's always have a good team. Sydney Olympic, he's been good team. And after I've been older, but Melbourne, Croatia, or Kings, whatever his name, is some period have best team too. Preston Macedonia have best team too.
Yeah.
When Žarko Jakov come and a lot of people.
Yeah.
So always every year some team going up and you see and play when I competition now A League and this league for us, right? A League is now professional, so people training twice a day, have day not working. People in National League is working, have a job and coming for training. But if you see technique, if you see like that, much better for us when they play. Here people are fast, strong, fitness, fair enough. But I remember one game, 86, when been top with Dragoslav Šekularac. This team, JST, has been top. Never been team like that. People talking before me when Stankovic, Zoraya, Vuljevic, other Čivkovic, other all people apply. Okay, this soccer this time, and when I come in national team, a little bit different. But I say, yeah, is every club have some brilliant. And I say, I remember apply for Green Gully reserves. This I see. Then before score goal, Footscray, I counting 11 passing. Belic, Stosic, Erni Tapai, Božinovski, 11 passes and goal. Yeah, you can't see now 11 passes. You see if you have 4 passes, some people going play overseas.
Yeah.
So little bit money, a little bit slowly. Sorry, but really
it was attractive football. Yeah. So
yes,
tell me, when you first came in '78, Zoki Liovski was captain, and you had the likes of Mendo Rosovsky in the team. What was that era like? Because that time at Footscray, obviously, we were always, in the early years where you played, there were a lot of good clubs, and Footscray was always in the bottom half of the table, okay? And to get a result, it seemed like we could score sometimes goals, but we would always concede as well, in those early years.
Yeah.
And there would be like lapses in concentration. So we played good football, but we would, often concede easily, sometimes. What was the mentality of the team in the dressing room? Because obviously there was a good side. Players we tried to play football, but it seemed to me like we would concede cheaply sometimes.
I must explain you for JUST Footscray. JUST Footscray is difficult club. Why difficult club? It's not rich club. South Melbourne, Juventus, other club is have lot of good sponsors, Greek, Italian, other club, maybe some Macedonian guy have good, have money. Footscray never have. It's pay regularly what is pay. This no problem at all.
Simple money.
It's never have been. This one you can't buy some good players or bring somebody good players. What other club doing? But what Footscray JST have? Is have something what everybody plays. No, is been matter for everyone, for players who know good enough for South Melbourne, who know good enough for maybe Preston, who know good enough for Brunswick Juventus. You must know from Brunswick Juventus, Mehmet Durakovic is coming in JST Footscray.
Yes.
Warren Spink coming.
Yes.
Ozzy Latif coming.
Yes.
A lot of good players come.
Yeah.
Because it's been difficult club. Is everybody been like like brothers. He's not have big money, but his club always and coach, special Čeda Čirković, always give chance for people who. I remember Kiri Kaus from South Melbourne, big boy. Čeda bring him and give him chance. He's never have chance there, and he start play okay or like that. So it's difficult club and have something like emotion for everybody like that. I say no. This reason what you say is no calculation for us. Going for score goal is never have a good defense. Giants Footscray never have good defense. This reason is score lot, cop lot. Hey, sometimes leading 3-0 and 3-3 and 4-3 for other club because only this this part of players. So you know have budget bring and make it good defense and strong defense or like that. This reason. So you give a chance use young ones like Rade Baretarević and other players because don't forget it. A lot of young players coming from juniors from Footscray, and best for me, young players for Footscray produced is Ernie Tapai.
Yes, I was going to say that. So as I think Ernie Tapai was a 17-year-old when he got a chance.
When he's come, Čeda bring him. I watching him for some Hungarian club, small club, and I tell Čeda watching and bring him. So Vlado Božinovski has been in South Melbourne. He's been no way. Okay, when coming for us, he's play after for Australia. He scored against Argentina and going overseas and make a career or like that. Ozzy Latif play they coming with us top scorer 1 year. Okay, later is an injury and going back. Warren Spink is playing brilliant with that. So a lot of players who not understand for other clubs or something coming for just being mother for him and he's making good career.
So you're saying that inside the dressing room, despite there was the lack of results, there was like a brotherhood inside the dressing room.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Not only that, not in the dressing room. After training, it's small canteen, nothing special. But everybody stay, everybody laughing, everybody there. Sometimes people bring some meat from. I always say pig from Shepperton can. Some put his speed and have a price and that. So I say no money, but people been this give chance for everybody. Give chance for when I come actually just have two teams, young teams and first team. In young teams, all Macedonian play. All 90% people Macedonia play in this club. So is all people coming for a side and have something special for this one.
How instrumental was the president Kovac, who in this club, how he started? I mean, in this time, obviously he didn't start the club, but in this time he really held the club up to try and. I remember watching a newspaper article where he would talk about trying people of the Yugoslav community to try and encourage other Australians to bring them into the fold. How instrumental was he at holding that club together?
Yeah. Listen, Mr. Ante Kovac is brilliant man, absolutely, and is doing everything for club. Is bring people. I remember one period a couple of players because he's good for all president and couple of Aborigine players from Canberra coming with us. I remember. Couple of come, one stay, I think another two go back. Is not like it here in Melbourne. So is a more connection. Is everything is doing brilliant for Australia football. actually. And not only that, if Australia Football Federation might get history for football in Australia, always some players or coaches from JUST involved there. Rale Rašić, Branko Buljević, Stanković, other players who start Australia. Don't forget Rale Rašić, first coach who bring Australia in World Cup. Is history is there. So Footscray always said another thing. What Footscray have is have good connection for ex-Yugoslavia. So a lot of players who not play in first division or build reserves there or that coming in Australia.
Yep.
Okay. One brilliant players who come in like juniors in here with us. This Vlada Stošić,
quality.
Šekularac bring him like he's nearly juniors. He's just
he was a young boy.
He's bring him and bring Zoran Nikitović, keeper, Vojislav Vukčević in back man, last man. This year defense play very good.
Yes,
is Mike. And look at this Stošić is put him there, start play here, brilliant. He's going for a star, and his play when a star win everything.
European
Champion League, World League in Chile, everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So this guy, I have picture here, this team 86, when for me, team Footscray JUST team 86 with Šekularac is the best team what just have.
Tell me about, because obviously something happened. There was a shift that because there was a number of other coaches, Jim Krayeros, Bobby McLaughlin there at Footscray JUST, but when Sheki Šekularac took the side, there was probably something. He had an air of charisma. Okay, he knew football. Obviously, he played at the highest possible level, and he had something else, and something then clicked in the team.
I told you. Yeah.
What was he like as a man?
I told you what's happened. When you're talking for Dragoslav Šekularac, he's passed away 2 years ago. He's in Europe and in the world. He's been White Pele.
Yep.
You must understand, White Pele. He's been brilliant player. Maybe 4 players in world for everything. Is one in 4 after Pele, after that. He's brilliant. He's okay. Play for a star this time 100,000 people in game or like that. He play for Yugoslavia many games. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So straight away when he's coming here, he's F9. Everybody say, "Oh my God, Šekularac coach! Oh my God, this one." And what is bring? Is bring professional and discipline in club. First, discipline in club. 3 seasons been brilliant. I never been fit in my life. When I fit this season 86 like him. So this and a lot of people, a lot of players, a lot of everything. When you see professional job there, something do one. I remember when I play, have a training, and after play my this side for 2 goals, and his play with us too, Šekularac. His play, you can't take him ball.
Oh wow!
You can't take him ball, mate. Believe all men, you can't take him ball. And when he's shooting with keeper, training with keeper or like that, Nikito is going everywhere, every ball in the top corner like that.
Wow!
So so you see straight away this brilliant, he's been brilliant players and like that. And I say first, what is market fitness, excellent fitness. And when everybody has any fitness, is bring a lot of have a lot of players, young ones anyway. So he's teaching a lot. Okay, I've been older. This reason is say you captain, you help him too. So how you pushing, how you that, Božinovski, Tapaj, other one. And it start competition. First couple of games, not really brilliant. I remember second game going in Adelaide City with Zoran Matic, famous coach, coaching there. Brilliant team, Adelaide City, brilliant team. Maxwell and company, 7-1.
Yes.
For 7-1, I scored this goal. I remember.
Cop 7. Is it true? Yeah. Is it true the next training session, he said, listen, every boys, we need to start training 5 o'clock in the next morning?
Yes, 6 o'clock in the morning.
6 o'clock, okay.
6 o'clock in the morning. So some people must come in with train. Some people must come in like that. I not come this training. So he say, okay, he's put me bench against South Melbourne.
Oh, yeah.
Next game. Okay. And been 0-0-0, I remember this. And he say to me, he's been upset a little because I captain, I not coming in this training. I'm leaving London area, who come in there in 6 o'clock in the morning. I can believe it. Anyway, he's put me in, and after 5 minutes I create and 1-0 win against 1-0 against South Melbourne.
Fantastic.
And he say, I know you're brilliant for us, and but I must show you other people what discipline and what. If I put you in bench, so everybody must be ready for bench. So this philosophy for him, what I give.
This is important.
Is that difficult? I say, is that difficult? Is that nice talk? Is a brilliant coach.
Okay, so but this is important now when the man is willing to put, because you missed a training session, the captain on the bench. This is a big statement.
Yes.
He's saying, I'm going to be disciplined. I'll take off my first 11 player because I have principles in the game. And if we lose, we lose. But first I'm going to play with principle. And then after we're going to play football.
Exactly. What when I been coach, I agree 100% because you need like coach. So everybody, I've been legend. So every young player, so like that, I see, oh my God, Lujic in bench. So he must work in double. People must work in double and try everything, because if he's in bench, I'm going out from club. You know what I mean? So he's have some there, and also he's working professional day restart. And don't forget it, when he's back from Australia, and Stošić play for this team, and after he's been coaching restart too. So he's been coached there. So
so can I ask, how good was Stošić? Because obviously you saw him before he played, obviously made the Red Star first team. But could you see when he was playing in the National League here that he was brilliant? He could do whatever he wanted.
Listen, I say he's coming together with Školarac. He's been young, and when he start pre-season and when he starts some games, he's like everybody, like me, is a little bit lost balance. And Školarac always talking with me is really been always is some question for team or like that. He say, you all folks, you know very well or like that. He's asked me one day. He said, what do you reckon? I put Stošić in fullback. I said, no, nothing. So he's come. He's the young guy is a little bit biased come. And after this game, slowly you start playing brilliant in the middle and pushing like that. Brilliant. But don't forget it. He's been in a star in the juniors.
Okay.
He's coming from other city, from Belgrade, but he's been there. So a lot of players in Red Star, and Red Star always give some players there. Somebody make it career, somebody not make it, somebody bring back, somebody not bring back.
Yeah.
He's been lucky. He's bring back and his market and going Spain, going whatever. I think he's now in Portugal. He's director for some clubs or something.
Yeah. So obviously, somebody who played at Footscray Just, who as a young boy, I remember in the middle he could create. He was silky on the ball. So a couple other players, because that year in 1986 where we went on, and I say when we, because as a young boy I used to sit there in Schittler Reserve on those poles and on the side of the pole and chant Plavi Plavi with the few thousand people that would come there to the games. That year that we had we finished, we lost into the final, but we finished on top of the league. We also conceded a lot of goals, but we had some better players at the back. And this is the thing, you know, strikers score your goals, but I think defense wins championships. So when you got, you know, a decent back line, you can hold games out because there's a pressure. Footballs is two ways. Players, tell me about what started to happen, and we started to grind out results and, you know, win more than we lost.
I say, listen, people always, if you're losing, but you must confidence in self. You for come back. I remember a final here play against Adelaide City in Olympic Park.
Yes.
I said Zoran Mati's been coach. Suleiman Čurović scored goal for 35-40 meters.
Yes.
I remember, brilliant goal, bang, and all players like attack, doesn't matter, still going attack, and he's beat us 3-1 or 4-1, doesn't matter. But he's like people from defense come in and score another goal, other people scoring. So always in mouth, in head, in JST players going attacking.
Okay, sometimes so the idea was always to go forward, play forward and try to get the game.
Yes. Maybe if this game, I say, Adelaide City brilliant team.
Yeah.
Maxwell scored 2 goals against us, and then other people. But I say, people always like more goals. The defense come in and score more goals. And I remember he scored goals as defense in middle, you know, to try attacking like that. So little bit sometimes too naive, but this Footscray, you know what I mean. Sometimes you can. Something difficult.
This is the, I suppose, the frustration. I remember my cousin, because I'm half Greek. My dad's Hungarian from the north of Serbia there, and up in that. We're from Kikinda, and my cousin who on the Greek side married a Croatian, and he also supported Just, and so you had this mix of community of, you had Macedonians and Croatians and Serbians and Hungarians.
I told you exactly. People who follow JST Futsal, this ex-Yugoslav people. When I'm talking ex-Yugoslav people, 80. I tell you, 70% might be Serbs.
Yeah.
A lot of Macedonian, all Hungarian. What have here? Hungarian before have a good club. Before I come, somebody tell me anyway.
Yeah.
But a lot of Hungarian play for us and follow us.
Yeah.
A lot of Greeks looking us too, and it's. Because JST Footscray play nice soccer, always nice soccer. So people coming have watch soccer. I remember when coming in Marconi, a lot of Italian people coming watching us because he say, Footscray JST is good play, good soccer. So people see good game, always good game. I always score against Marconi there. I always kill anyway. And I scored brilliant goal against Sydney Olympic, full
What year was this? Do you remember?
Coach, English coach, Doherty or something like that. Famous coach has been Raskopoulos play, other players. 1-0 for us. I have in my types this goal. Somebody gave me ball. I going maybe sprinting 20 meters. Nobody catch me, and I because he's coming for my right foot ball. Yeah. So I stop in 80 meters to goal. I stop and I pass these players and I put in my left. And when I shooting in corner, exactly, big boy keeper Meyer, I think, for Sydney Olympics, is try going, but he's going in spot, unbelievable goal. So everybody quiet in ground. A lot of people, Sydney Olympic have a lot of supporters, a lot. And Marconi have a lot of supporters too.
But people that day, Zdravko,
Apia before have a lot of supporters.
But that day, away, you made the whole crowd quiet.
Whole crowd quiet. You see flights when he's going. So Tom Doherty, coach, brilliant, some coach from England is bringing. Yeah. And he's coming out again and shake hands with me. Say brilliant. And Bobby McLaughlin being coach with us this time.
How was he like? So what was the mentality of McLaughlin? Obviously that Scottish style of play, because Footscray always played, I think, a traditional European style game. Get the ball, try to pass.
Bobby typical Scottish. But this time I have a lot of Scottish players for us too. So okay, nothing brilliant, but is try play. But it doesn't matter if coach coming like that. I play my still soccer. Piccioni play is still soccer. If you remember Piccioni, if you're little man, then one guy is Romanian for here, brilliant dribbler like that. But he's dribbling opposite players, dribbling us. Dribbling referee, dribbling everyone. You can't stop dribbling. This problem. And I remember like Menda Ristovski, okay, he's not played a lot of games, but he's a shoot like rocket. He scored goals against South Melbourne in Como Park.
Yeah.
Nets is broke nets.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I remember this.
Yes, Mendo broke the net.
Broke
the net.
Broke nets. Bang and go broke nets. My nets been ready a little bit broke, but broke nets. Big Condiaris what this fly Jimmy, big boy, but he's give everything what is really hard.
Yeah.
I say always, and also he's always bring some players from Yugoslavia.
Yeah.
Like this Lasmanovic come, he's play for a star, he's play 6 months, he score a lot of goals, I create him. One period play one player is play for Partizan, Hatunic, play 6 games here, after he's playing Turkish, like that. So always coming, somebody come interesting for people, or interesting for the like that.
So,
and of course, I say, lot of in this National League and Phillips League, whatever is called, or Church League. I remember Sydney. I think Sydney City. What before is this Jewish club.
Yep.
Cosmina play, Henderson. A lot of people play. He's always have 50 people in game. But always have top team.
Yes.
Because they have money. Always have top team. I remember when play there, I said brilliant players, all like that. And Apia one day is play really good. So Sydney clubs. I remember Brisbane. Brisbane have two clubs. Brisbane City, when Farina play and after going Marconi, and Brisbane Lions, this Dutch club.
Yep.
So Israel always some good players too.
Yeah.
So always, it's very interesting.
There was also a game that you played against the Australian youth side. I remember in Olympic Park, one game you played. So Footscray just played the youth side. I think, and was Belic ended up getting selected.
Belic, I have picture here. Is Simic, Belic, Barakarevic, all young ones here.
Yeah.
Čurović. This all pro product for
Footscray, yeah. And obviously Suleiman Čurović, obviously the Albanian boy who played.
Yeah. No, this time Albanian especially from Montenegro is coming watching games, so like that.
Yes.
So this time not much politics.
It was interesting. Footscray at that time, I think about, the fall of Footscray Just happened just before the fall of Yugoslavia, and it's interesting how the fall of a team in Melbourne, right, also sort of dictated what was the area of the time, in that sort of late 80s, early 90s in what the time of Australia, the fall of the football club obviously being very sad. Also, what happened in Yugoslavia, the breakup of Yugoslavia.
This is full of all politics. When Yugoslavia broke down, whole community broke down. So community going that, and
interesting.
I remember very funny. Drago Dankovic is coming from Melbourne, Croatia with us.
Yep.
People nearly kill him.
Yep.
Croatia people when come. And I remember play against in Sydney against Sydney, Croatia. Zdravko play.
Yeah, Zdravko Lujic. Yep.
Yeah, this striker is coach in Sydney before lot of years. Arnold. Players for him, a lot of good players, and I create 2 goals, 2-0 for us.
Yep.
People were jumping from fence, and not jumping for punch us or like that for referee nearly. And anyway, we sorted up. Police come, and I remember going in bus. And when going in bus, people stone everything. Oh my God! Been very difficult time this 19th when it started this one.
Yeah.
I say He's Jaco brilliant players too.
Žaka, yeah.
He's brilliant players. He's midfielder. Excellent.
Who did you, Zdravko? Who did you room with? Who were when you went, interstate, or who was your teammate that you spent time with?
I always been with Igor Hazabent because he's coming with me. He's play fullback when he's play. After sometimes share with Rujevic. Always have fun again with Scottish players. So when it's before Dennis Bolland. Jimmy Milne, have a couple of Scottish, and after game Scottish actually is like have a drink.
Yes.
One time is in airport, is people calling, is drinking. I'm going in Melbourne. He's still in Sydney. So oh my God, send him again ticket for like that. Yeah, Ollerton. Peter Ollerton did this time too. It's also a lot of good memory, funny stuff or like that. But this happened.
Tell me, because they're in Footscray, the Schindler Reserve. There now. I drive past. It's now a shipping container yard. The whole the ground doesn't exist there. But when I drive past, I remember the memories. And my first memories of going there was I actually wouldn't watch the game. I would play on the second pitch, and my father would, the cars were parked. They would park the cars on the second pitch, but they would leave the goal mouth for the young kids to kick the ball.
I remember that. I remember there is a junior coach, some old guy, Pepe Dugino, before in Footscray. I remember all juniors coming from him. Is some guy drinking, but he's a brilliant. Show you some young people like that.
Yeah.
A lot of juniors in Footscray don't have don't have facility good, don't have something, don't have money good, but have hearts.
Okay.
So everybody happy there.
Yeah. So what about the stories there that like the boys would play after the game? They'll play cards.
Well, I told you one story. One can play in Sydney, okay, and everybody going in always when going to Sydney or Brisbane, people play cards, poker, everything. So this time, footy start playing in overstate. Okay, Sydney or footy start, and in there. Me, Mendo Ristovski, Andrija Ristic, and one guy, small guy, he say is a press for Piper. After he's tell me Richards or something is for IH or like that. Is for footy or for football is always writing for football. Anyway, is you soccer players, blah blah blah. Okay. People say you like play cards. Oh yeah, why not? He start play cards, bang, 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 bang. He's lost maybe $50 or like that. This guy, small guy. Anyway, after that, first training Tuesday, Mendo bring Harold's son, big Piper, Harold's son. This guy, he's passed away. I know, small guy, Richardson or something like that. Maybe you remember anyway. There, he say I don't know who played. Maybe Collingwood, maybe who say I in Sydney, like that. And they all man say, if you traveling and Footscray soccer players in this aeroplane, never play cards with him. I never forget it, man. I have this Piper. Everybody laughing all week. Oh, this one. Never play cards with him.
Yeah, because he probably lost his weekly wages, right?
So I remember this one. This really brilliant. It's excellent.
Yeah. So tell me now. Obviously, for me, I remember you being a very technical player, like you said, one good foot, the left foot was brilliant, and you worked hard. I remember once coming onto the pitch, and you were, I ran on at halftime. You gave me an autograph, and sweat. Every game the shirt was wet from you, right?
Yes.
So you would
listen. I know what I have best. So I use what I have best. I don't try something for right foot because I don't have right foot. I know like some my best dribbling, push ball, because I've been extremely faster. I think me and Peter Shine from Anconi has been faster players in country. And Gary Cole is close too.
Yes.
But I've been faster. Believe me, I've been so fast. So for me, I have brilliant left, I have brilliant cross, and I have brilliant speed. So I concentrate for that. Okay. So I don't concentrate for something else or like that. Try score with head or like that. I score with head, but this not mine.
Yep.
I use what I have best because this is my philosophy. Use what you have best.
Okay.
So this reason I must understand my position is always sprint, up down, sprint. So you need a lot of energy, and a lot of sweat, a lot of that. But I enjoy. You know what I mean? And thanks God, I don't have much injury at all.
Yes.
Sometimes I never have if you remember, I never have a pets day or like my socks always there on. This time you doing that. This time the referee say no.
You never wash shin pads. You never wash shin pads.
Never. And I have a lot of cut or like that. I've been like stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
sometimes when I know have good pre-season, sometimes pull a little bit muscle so like that, but very quick I recover. But the rest of I've been like unbelievable. You know what I mean?
So,
People kill me.
That's interesting. You should say that because back in those days, I remember you played often socks down, right? You played with socks down. Socks down. But there were some hard defenders that would come in and kick you, right?
Or especially Scottish or like that is might kill you. No problem. Referee not much. Doesn't matter. Just go in plan. This time more rough. This now a little bit you pushing free kick. Little pushing stop. But this time no.
Yeah.
So I say I'm really being fit and being strong or like that, and I use my left, and I say when people tell me always when I close to 16 in front, my people going in half and start kissing this goal.
Yeah.
So everybody, and I this reason I strikers I say don't worry, just you follow me. Don't worry where I find you. Now is people must who actually this soccer when I see a league like that, no more cross. No more cross. People find difficult now. Soccer down. Now very difficult for striker too.
Can I ask you, Zdravko? For me, there was a player who played at Footscray Just, who I think was one of the most talented players ever to play, and we haven't mentioned his name yet. It was towards the end of your career at Footscray that he came into the thing. We mentioned Vlado Bojanovski, obviously, who did great things. But another player for me who I think in the middle of the park for Footscray Just, who was brilliant, absolutely brilliant, was a gentleman by the name of Oscar Crino. And I want you to tell me, what was Oscar like at Footscray in his time there?
Oscar Crino, brilliant player. No question about that. A brilliant player. But when Oscar Crino coming in JUST Footscray, he's been injury. Before he's been, I think, Cyprus or something like that, and been injury long time. And it's been, I think, it's been bad injury. When he's coming with us, he's been half Crino.
Okay.
You understand that? Brilliant player, especially when he played for South Melbourne or like that. A typical South American player, you know what I mean? Is control everything, dirty, can doing that. But I say, he's just bringing. Actually, he's paying good money this time. But he's been overseas and he's not playing overseas. Maybe 6 months or something like that. Injury. Okay. He's have a groin injury and somehow. So. For us, he's playing not bad, but he's playing half yours.
You think we saw at Footscray, Crino's time at Footscray was half of what his potential would have been?
This reason, because he's injury. Believe me, I know all story. Story because I finished this. I played with the team maybe 6 months and I finished my career. And he's playing another and actually, what shine for Footscray? This time, one from Yugoslavia, a coach coming is Bosnian coach. Is playing Sarajevo, Fazlagic. After Sheki come, he's been actually coach for youth team Yugoslavia when youth team win world champion. Anyway, in coming here, I see Sladeve is not here for this football. You know what I mean? Some coach brilliant, some coach, but not for this time. Yeah. Anyway, I've been this time 34. I still been okay. I creating a couple of good winners or like that. And start a little bit argument with team is not happy for that. I say, listen, this time for me go. You know what I mean? You must understand. I say, I'm play brilliant soccer here 10 years, and I don't like it. You put me in bench or like that for okay. You have young players, fair enough. I agree. I've been tomorrow coach too, so I might be doing sign. So yeah, I going this after 10 years. This time when I going, JUST Footscray have 6 players who play for national team.
Yes. So Murphy, Kenny Murphy,
Tapai, Božinovski, Spink, whatever. What I say, you believe me or not, you finish, you relegate for this league. I'm telling you, you say, what do you mean? I say, because you don't understand this here soccer. Oh, he's been upset or like that, and committee people say, because this time I going being a coach player in Berlin.
Yep.
In Berlin when I finish. I say, okay, this is my club. I love it, my club. This one like my family. But believe me, you relegate. Anyway, some problems that after that. Play last game here in Como Park against Croatia.
Yeah.
Croatia beating 2-0. Is going in league and never come back.
Yeah.
Finish for 6 players who play for national team.
Yeah.
Is relegate.
So it's interesting that you should say that.
Reason because I try explaining some how difficult here. Football is trying me. So yeah, it's been shame after that. Footscray start play for infinity. So brilliant club and going for nothing.
Yeah. So interesting that you should say that. There's some things that I remember about Footscray Just. Obviously, Schindler Reserve, the Chavapi, brilliant Chavapi, the best Chavapi, the yacht logo on the
yacht. This company, other company for Yugoslav Airlines, is sponsor us.
Yeah.
I don't know. You see or not? You see or not? I bring you if you like. You see.
Oh, that's great. Now come closer. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, wow. Yeah. And the 86 team.
This 86.
Yeah.
This 86. When team fly final.
Yeah. You got Chocolata's there as a coach. Tapai, I can you got Berlic there at the back. Nikitovic in goal. Bojanovski's there sitting down. Yeah, brilliant. Well done.
Yeah. Is that Berlic? Is that Šekularac, me, Kapitan Valakarević, Simić, Nikitović, Belić, Vučević, Karić, Tom Karić, nema Tom Karić.
Yeah, at the back. Tom Karić is at the back.
Božinovski, Čurović, Tapaj, Oblak, Stošić, Latif.
Yes. So to me, now, for me, you look at that side, you got the mix of foreign influence. You got Nikitovic and Stošić, who obviously came from overseas. Yeah. You had but the pride now of what Footscray was. You know, people who played for the jersey really loved the club. Okay.
Yeah. And yes, a lot of young players. Sheki give chance. A lot of young players.
Yeah.
Really young players. Tapa young players. Božinovski too, Čurović, Karić.
Yes,
Karić, young players, all juniors, Footscray juniors, and plus a couple of players from Belgrade.
Yeah.
So combination, you know what I mean, and old men in there. So
yeah,
it's good stuff.
Yeah, this is you bring back memories of my childhood, and I will always remember you running up and down the pitch and literally leaving the sweat on that shirt. So you played for that club. You could tell they would call you a maestro. I remember everybody would say Zdravko Lujic, and the next word that they would say in Serbo-Croat is maestro, which obviously means, you know, internationally what we know. Beautiful words.
People call me Luja, Zdravko Lujic, Luja. This everybody. Yeah, I have brilliant career and I love it. And of course, I going after 2 years, 3 years. I go home. I married. My kids born here. After when I finished career, I've been coach flying Bulin.
Yep.
And this year I have brilliant here there.
Yeah.
In after going help Cheda, my mate, he's been in Faulkner coach.
Yep.
So he's called me. Come on, play a little bit with me. Okay, going there. After I go in Oakley, play with Cheda, and I start my coaching career in Bulin.
Yeah.
But after Oakley, I start really career. I Springvale White Eagles.
Yes.
And rest of club. I make it promotion for maybe 6-7 clubs anyway.
Yes.
I have good coaching career, and best for me, I've been assistant coach for with Zoran Matic in Collingwood. You remember Collingwood?
Yes.
Losinovski play.
Yes.
Giannis. And
Tell me about Zoran. He had a particular style. He would have very repetitive training sessions over and over again, getting it down to the corner line and cutting it back and trying to shoot on goal. Every week when I used to watch Collingwood,
he's brilliant coach. He's brilliant coach. He's sometimes working for 6-7 players. Some section, very hard working for 6-7 players. Some section. This only big coaches working like that. He have his philosophy and his force his philosophy. You know what I mean? He's going there. Somebody cut. Somebody must cross from second post. He's bring back. He's working in Adelaide City like that.
Yes.
Okay, he's players like that, of course. Adelaide
Yes.
City is like these players. And he's flying in Collingwood too. No, don't. For start, Collingwood play brilliant. Is win cup. I remember against a lot of people. But some situation after somebody pick up money and gone, and no money at all. The players not apply, other not apply, and no properly section training, nothing. So and after he's going Marconi. He's brilliant coach. Coach. I'm still talking with him sometimes. He's now living in Sydney.
Yeah, fantastic. And you obviously went on to coach many sides. Obviously, people would know Milos, your son, who went on to play as a centre forward as well.
My young boy, all two boys for first marriage is play soccer. My young ones is brilliant. Is brilliant talent. He's have everything. He's play here for VAS. He's play for IS.
Yeah.
To there. He's play for Australia under 17. Australia under 20. Always top scorer.
Yeah.
I remember he's play for under 20 in play in Saudi Arabia. His top scorer is team qualified for World Cup in Egypt next year. But his injury.
Yeah.
He had two crucial injury in in career, and this reason is killing career, but it's been brilliant. One reconstruction, right knee, and one hooks in back. So in crucial time is a bad injury. But anyway, this play in South Melbourne, four seasons, he scored 100 and something goals.
Yeah.
100 and something goals for 4 years. 4 years goal boots or what's called.
Top goal scorer.
Yeah, unbelievable. You know what I mean? Who scored 100 and something goals for 4 seasons?
It's fantastic. So the Zdravko, you obviously had a fantastic career, obviously from the ex-Yugoslavia, coming out, playing, you said being a club man, you know, who plays today for over 10 years for same club. You had the honor of captaining JUST for 6 seasons. And you went on to coach many other clubs, have success. So we would like to thank you for your contribution to Footscray JUST and to Australian football. It's been an absolute pleasure and honor speaking with you today. Thank you very much, Zdravko.
Thank you very much, Mike. I'm so glad. I'm person when I come is National League start in Australia. So start play really good soccer and good level. So I feeling like I'm one of lot of people who start really football in Australia, and Australia actually now in good level in the FIFA rank like that. So I'm very proud. And I'm very proud for everybody who play with me, and proud for people who support me. And I say, Australia give me new life. So I have kids here, I have life here, my parents here, everybody here. So I must thank you, Australia too. It's a brilliant country, and after my country, Serbia, Australia, my country. So.
This is a brilliant words. Thank you very much, Zdravko.
Okay, thank you very much, guys, and good luck for future. And I see you for some games, have a drink and talking for everything.
Awesome.